Hey, yo, what's gamer players? It's your boy, Desmond Sharpman, back out here on this Madden 24 franchise mode. And we are back with another episode of this Madden 24 series. And I hope you guys are ready for this battle. We have our very first rookie quarterback versus rookie quarterback matchup, and it is in Houston. The Houston Texans are at home hosting the Indianapolis Colts. It's an AFC South battle. Now, the Colts are the only 1-0 team out of the entire AFC South. The Jags, Titans, and Texans all suffered losses in week 1. However, they all have a chance. Jags, Titans, and Texans all have a chance to bounce back. Now, with Indy already having a win, they take on the division rivals in week 2 after they faced off with the division rival in week 1, but they came out victorious. They had to go to overtime in their first game. And for Houston, it wasn't a good start. I would just say that it was not a good start for them. They got punished on the ground in their last contest. Hopefully they change that around in this one, because the Colts, they most likely know how to run the football. Now, if you haven't seen the rest of the games here in the second week, be sure to go check that out. Now with the 5 games so far here in the second week, we now have 13 close finishes. If you haven't seen the last episode, be sure to go back and watch it. We now have 13 close finishes. If you want to see them all, go check out every episode of this series so far, so you guys can get caught up. Also, you guys will see, like I said, I mentioned rookie quarterback versus rookie quarterback in this one. Anthony Richardson going head to head with CJ Stroud for the first time in their careers. Let's see which rookie quarterback is going to come out victorious in their first battle, because they will be seeing each other a lot in their careers since they're in the same division. So let's head down to NRG Stadium in Houston. The Texans, they're looking to bounce back following that week 1 loss, while the Colts are trying to make it 2 wins in a row to start their season and join the Eagles, Ravens, Falcons, and Seahawks at that 2-0 group. Let's find out what happens. Let's go.
It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports. And up next is the Texans' superstar wide receiver. He made the most of his catches a week ago in a 150-yard game. It's the Texans and the Colts on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Houston Texans. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. They come in off a loss in the opener last week. That one was on the road. Now they get their first taste here of home cooking.
And what they're hoping to do is feed off the energy of the home crowd. Great tailgate, great fan support. Let's see if they can put it to good use.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Colts, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched
Alright, so it looks like the Texans are going to get the ball first. So CJ Stroud, now his debut wasn't that bad, but his team just did not play well in the week 1 loss. Now they have a chance to bounce back at home, while the Colts are trying to make it back-to-back wins to start their season. let's find out what happens as we're underway from Houston. And the Texans will start their first drive at the 25-yard line. And here is C.J. Stroud. You see, he threw 2 touchdown passes, but he threw for 188. But let's say the protection of C.J. Stroud wasn't as good. He got sacked a bunch of times in the loss in week 1. So good thing he's in front of the home fans, because the Houston fans are looking to see what he can do. They're gonna hand it to Ben Hall on first down, and he's tackled at the 28 for a pickup of 3.
This defense for the Colts, terrific last week in the season opening victory.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape, because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
2nd and 7 from the 28. Stroud to throw, and he overshot it. The intended receiver was K.J. Tucker, and now it's 3rd down.
Contributors up and down their 11 selections, but of course it's really going to be remembered for that name at the top, the new face of their team.
Anthony Richardson, he continues the trend of dual threat quarterbacks expected to take over the league, and he might be the next level. What an athlete. And how about the rest of the picks? Great value with cornerbacks like Julius Brents, wide receivers like Josh Downs.
3rd and 7 for C.J. Stroud. He got hit as he released it. It's incomplete. Now Josh Webster. You got to keep your eyes on him when it comes to that pressure. Now, it's like I said, that pressure was one of the main reasons why Houston lost in the opener. They're hoping to get that they're hoping to get that together as the game moves on. So a 3 and out for the Texans. So they will punt it, and Brandon Green's not going to return it. So it's the Colts' turn to take over. And here's the other rookie quarterback, Anthony Richardson. Now, what a performance he put on in the opener. As you look at the numbers, 200 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Now, the Colts fans in Indianapolis were able to get a feeling of what that young rookie quarterback can do, and he proved them that he could do a lot. So 1st down from the 20. And they're going to hand it to Jonathan Taylor. And they're going to bring him down to the 31. A gain of 11. 1st down Colts.
Let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
No, it's like I said before. The Texans on defense, they had a huge trouble stopping the running game in their loss. And they're going to give it back to Jonathan Taylor, this time for a pickup of a yard. Now that is the reason why I feel like the Texans are going to have to try to keep him contained, is because Jonathan Taylor was over 100 yards in the Week 1 win at home.
Now 2nd and 9. Richardson.
Play action fake. Richardson throws for Isaiah McKenzie, who makes the catch, and he's brought down to the Texans 37 and a 1st down.
I guess we got a good idea about what the game plan is for attacking this secondary. No beating around the bush with this crew. His first throw of the game is a deep shot, and it connects. That's a tendency breaker right there, because normally you build up to the big shot, but not in this case.
So 1st down from the 37-yard line.
That for a chain mover. They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
And they're going to hand it back to Jonathan Taylor. And he's brought down to the 32-yard line. A pickup of 5.
And they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity. And that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Now 2nd and 5. Now it's Richardson.
Richardson on 2nd and 5. Throws for Brandon Green, and he overshot it.
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
So now it's 3rd and 5.
These Texans, they're a unit that enters play way down, number 28 in the NFL right now against the run.
Well, there wasn't anything wrong with them on that play, was there? Able to make a nice stop, held them to no gain. The key to their defense, though, is exactly what the defensive coordinator told you and I. They've got to be consistent.
Here's Richardson to throw.
3rd and 5. Richardson over the middle. Pass is caught by Brandon Green. And he's going to be brought down to the 5. And it's 1st and goal for Indianapolis.
That sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd.
Now, in my eyes, Anthony Richardson almost got sacked, but he was able to get rid of the football, to find his man over the middle. And now it's 1st and goal for the Colts, right at the 5.
5 yards from the end zone, 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and Richardson runs it, read option. He's got a Colts touchdown.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. Anthony Richardson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. We saw so much of this last year at the college level, but there you go, his first rushing touchdown as an NFL quarterback.
And with the speed he has, we certainly know it won't be his last, because that's something that aided him very well, as you mentioned, at the college level. It's something he's going to carry over, and they'll make it a big part of their offense.
So how about that from Indianapolis? They get the stop on defense, and the offense takes it down the field, all thanks to Anthony Richardson, and it's 7-0 Indianapolis.
So that lines up a 7-play drive all told. And it was Anthony Richardson who took it into the end zone to finish things off.
So here's Christopher George to kick it away for the Colts.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And here's Desmond King to return it.
And he's going to be brought down to the 23. So back out comes the Houston Texans.
Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this
first down for C.J. Stroud. The first pass is complete to West Montgomery, and he's brought down to the Colts 48. A gain of 29.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
Now those are the types of passes that they should have gotten in week 1, but they couldn't get it because of the protection of C.J. Stroud. He was getting pressured so many times that he struggled to get rid of the football.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Stroud looking to throw.
Stroud, first down pass, and that one is complete to K.J. Tucker.
As you see right there on your screen.
And those were the numbers for Tucker in the week 1 loss. 2 of those receptions he had were touchdowns. So that is a good start to his season. But at the same time, when your quarterback is getting pressured so many times, how can you get rid of the football that easy?
Here's 2nd and 6.
So let's see what happens this time around. 2nd and 6 from the 43. Stroud Pressure from the right, and down he goes. The Colts bring him down, and now it's 3rd and 7, and it's 3rd down, and that ends the first quarter.
Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 7. As Stroud throws left side for Wes Montgomery. And he's going to be brought down at the 44. And that is not going to be enough. So it's 4th down.
They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked.
And Houston is staying out to go for it.
But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
4th down. It's C.J. Stroud, and the pass is incomplete. He tried to go to Wes Montgomery, and the Texans turn it over. So the Colts will take over.
They got the victory last week. That was against Jacksonville, and they lead this one as well right now. Out in front here, they've got it 1st and 10.
1st down. A carry by Jonathan Taylor. And he's brought down to the 45 and a 1st down.
Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
A gain of 12.
That's the type of run we expect out of Taylor. We all remember his all-pro season in 2021, leading the league in yards and touchdowns. Not quite those heights in 2022 when he missed time with an injury, but in only 11 games, still reached nearly 900 yards. When he's healthy, tough to find a better runner in the league.
1st and 10, it's Richardson.
Richardson throws, and it's incomplete. Intended receiver was Brandon Green, and it's 2nd down.
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Here's 2nd and 10. Play action.
2nd and 10. Richardson looks for Brandon Green, and it's incomplete again. So now it's 3rd down for Indianapolis.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson.
3rd and 10. Richardson throws for Pittman. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Michael Pittman, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Colts have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. His first career touchdown pass, and you know, it's cliche to say, but he's probably been envisioning this since he was a little kid. That's a cool moment.
It really is. So enjoy the moment, enjoy the time, celebrate, save the full reflection for later, but make sure you grab someone on the sidelines and say, hey, make sure I get that football, okay?
So Anthony Richardson is already off to a good start. 1 touchdown run and 1 passing touchdown. Has his team up 14-0 as the extra point is good.
So that drive, 4 plays, and it was capped off on the touchdown catch by Michael Pittman.
So not only do the Texans not get the 1st down, they turn it over and it leads to 6 points the other way.
They will send this one away.
And Desmond King is not going to return that one, so that's going to be a touchback.
We'll start here at the 25. Houston set to take over. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually
1st down. Here's a carry by Ben Hall, and he goes way backwards. A loss of 8 on the run.
It's a loss of 8 there on the first down play.
These guys off the edge are already tough to contain when they're protecting a stationary target. Asking them to hold their blocks when a runner is struggling to find a lane, often an impossible task. Regardless of the outcome on the scoreboard, that will be one of this game's biggest stops.
Throwing on
second and 18. And Stroud got hit as he threw it, and it's incomplete. So now it's third down.
Don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
3rd and 18 as Stroud gets hit again, and it's incomplete.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this.
Wow. So that loss of 8 on the run, it cost him. It really did. So the Texans are going to punt it yet again. And Brandon Green is not going to return it. And they're going to down it. They're going to mark it at the 6.
They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. And the Colts getting ready to go. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score
play action, and Richardson is going to go down. Will Anderson gets the sack there for a loss of 5. Now, Richardson did not see that coming right there. He did not see that coming at all.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
2nd and 15. They're going to hand it to Jonathan Taylor for only a gain of only a yard, I believe. It's now 3rd down. And that brings this one to the 2-minute warning.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
3rd and long. Here's Jonathan Taylor, and he's tackled at the 2, so it's 4th down. So the Houston burns one of their timeouts. So the Colts are going to punt it. And that one is sent away, but a flag does come out. Here's Simon Jackson, and he gets flattened, but a flag did come out. Oh boy, we've seen that plenty of times. Roughing the kicker on the Texans.
When they're that backed up, you've got to be careful going after it.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. Richardson.
So here's Richardson to throw. Airs it out, and it's picked off by Jimmy Ward. And Houston, with some kind of relief, they're going to get the ball. Now that pass right there from Anthony Richardson, it looked perfect, but it was a bit overthrown.
1st and 10, it's Stroud.
Stroud throws, incomplete. KJ Tucker again was the intended receiver in his 2nd down.
They're still not in field goal range yet, so they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
2nd and 10. Throwing now is Stroud.
2nd down. Stroud throws, passes batted away, and it's incomplete.
1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
So 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
3rd and 10. A shotgun snap to Stroud.
Stroud throws over the middle. Pass is caught to KJ Tucker. And he's got a Texans first down to the 23.
It's a pretty nice throw right there from the rookie. And this, of course, is game number 2 of his NFL career. His guys did not get the win, Charles, in the opener. But what did you see from him last week?
Well, I think all things considered, he played pretty well, and I don't think I'd pin the loss on him. But there's no question, this is a learning process, and that was step 1, and he's hoping on the road to glory.
And here's a carry by Ben Hall, and he's tackled at the 21.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground.
2nd and 9. It's Stroud, and he gets hit as he releases it, and the pass is incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
It's 3rd and 9.
2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Stroud
3rd and 9 for Stroud. Looks for Tucker in the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown, Houston. From 21 yards away. And the Texans are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Now that could give the Texans a bit of momentum going into the second half, because at the start it hasn't been their game, but it's now 14-7.
That time of 6 plays, and it results in the Texans finding the end zone.
So here's Fairbairn to kick this one away.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And Isaiah McKenzie is going to take a knee. So back out comes Indianapolis.
The Colts about to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. Try to shake off the
first down. Richardson, and he goes down. Jonathan Greener gets the sack, and now it's 2nd down. And with that, that's going to do it for the first half, with the Colts up 14-7 over the Texans. The Colts leading this one.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in week 2.
In the next game, we're going to be in Jacksonville. This should be a good matchup. Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs take on Trevor Lawrence and the Jags. Then we'll be in Tampa, where somebody is looking for their first win in this one. It's the Chicago Bears on the road to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Then we'll be in Tennessee, another 0-1 versus 0-1 battle. Someone should get their first win here. It's the Chargers taking on the Titans.
We were certainly treated to an entertaining first half. Both these teams with some high points and maybe a couple of low points as well. So it's going to be a question of who can be the most disciplined team going forward. These two clubs running through their final halftime adjustments. It's just about time to get back at it. And for the call of the second half, we go back out to Houston, H-Town, and Brandon Gaud.
In the first half, it wasn't that bad of a first half. It's a touchdown game though. Let's just keep it at that. It's a touchdown game. And Houston, They are going to get the ball to start the... Well, actually, the Colts are going to get the ball to start the third quarter. I forgot to mention that the Texans did get the ball to start the game. So the Colts will get it to start the second half. As the Colts up 14-7. And Isaiah McKenzie is going to take a knee. So here comes Indianapolis.
The Colts, they'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. And they got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those
first down.
Because they probably allowed a few.
Here's Richardson. Airs it out for Coleman. He dropped it. He couldn't hold on, and now it's second down.
You expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's off the ground.
Second and 10. Richardson. Still looking. Richardson airs it for Pittman. It's picked off. Simon Jackson, the rookie, gets his first NFL pick, and Houston is going to get the ball.
Team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Here's the Texans.
So now the Texans will take over.
Possession of the second half. Now they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
Play action fake for Stroud. Throws for Montgomery. He makes the catch. And they're going to bring him down as he's going to get this to the 20, picking up a Texans first down. A gain of 27.
Separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
First down from the 20. And here's Ben Hall running to the left, and Hall with space, and he's brought down to the 5.
Secondary.
Alright, so now it's first and goal for the Texans. They are inching closer to trying to get more points.
Now
Stroud caught. It's Tucker. Touchdown Texans.
Great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
So the Texans, they get the defensive interception, and they turn it into a touchdown as Kylie Fairbairn splits the uprights, and we're now tied at 14.
Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and the result, a Houston touchdown.
So Anthony Richardson, he now has 2 interceptions so far. I'm pretty sure that is not what he wanted, but now the game is tied. Anything can happen. And Isaiah McKenzie is going to take a knee right there. So here comes Indianapolis.
We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Richardson
Play action.
action.
Richardson throws for Pittman, and it's batted away. Another pass got batted, and it's second down.
Is that throw a ride? Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 from the 25. Here comes the blitz. As Richardson finds a man over the middle, it's Brandon Green. And he's got a first down to the 40. A gain of 15.
Likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Come on. Hey.
On first down, Richardson.
First down. Richardson, and he goes down. The Texans bring him down. Jonathan Grenard gets the sack, his second on the game.
He's got the 2 sacks now, but he may get more here. We've still got a quarter and then some to go.
And the way that he is playing this game, it reminds me of one of the best golfers in the world who can use every club in the bag and make a great shot. That's what he's doing with his pass rush moves right now, showing a little bit of everything. They have no way of stopping him.
2nd and 19. Richardson with nowhere to go, and he's going to get rid of it. He throws it away. So now it's 3rd down.
A bit different because on the previous play he was sacked. This time, protection a lot better. Had time to survey the field and still couldn't find an open receiver.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Richardson.
3rd and 19. And Richardson, he is sacked. Jonathan Grenard gets his 3rd sack of this game.
But this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game. Even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
Wow. The Texans defense, they are really saving their team in this game. They're saving them. I mean, you gotta understand, defense wins you games, and it's really saving them in this one.
And now out comes Houston. They've got momentum on their side. They were once down 14-0. Now it's even at 14 as they look to put together a drive to get them the lead.
First down from the 20. Stroud throws. Montgomery dropped it. Man, Christopher Jones laid the boom on him.
No one wants to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Now, trust me, that's not the only time he's been to Montgomery in this game.
2nd and 10. Thanks for tagging along with us here from Houston, Texas. Here's Stroud.
Stroud looks, airs it out. Ben Hall's down there. He makes the catch, and he's brought down to the 24.
Huge play there for Houston. 56 yards.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed, because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost, and number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
First and 10. Here's Ben Hall. And he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2, 2nd and 12.
To say they've kept him under wraps running the football, that's an understatement. He's been completely neutralized.
Yeah, they've essentially taken him out of the game, haven't they? And you know, all the teams say, we're not going to let him beat us. Well, that's exactly what's happened here. They've lived up to that.
Play action fake, and Stroud gets hit as he throws, incomplete.
Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team.
Stroud throws over the middle. Caught. Tucker. Touchdown Houston. That's his 3rd now.
His 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Texans have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter.
Remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
And 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, we keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
On for the PAT.
So the Texans, who are down 14-0, they have scored 3 touchdowns to take themselves a lead. It's 21-14.
The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it results in the Texans finding the end zone.
So here's Kylie Fairbairn to kick it away.
Here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And Isaiah McKenzie is not going to return that one. So the Colts, they will come back out. So the Colts, they have themselves a 1st down.
Ready to start their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10.
1st down. Pass is going to be complete to Brandon Green for a gain of 10. And that brings this one to the end of the 3rd from Houston.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Houston. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the 4th quarter.
All right, it is 4th quarter time from Houston Texans.
Short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down.
The Colts with the ball. They were up 14 at one point, but now they find themselves trailing by 1 score. Here's Anthony Richardson, and the pass is incomplete as he tried to go to DJ Coleman. Now it's 3rd down.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches.
3rd and inches as Anthony Richardson is going to pick up a 1st down to the 36.
They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Well, with him trailing here in the 2nd half, maybe his legs can try to give this offense a spark.
And that's the benefit of having a young quarterback, right? Having a rookie, a guy who will say, hold on a second, I have a little bit of fearlessness to my game. It isn't working as well the other way.
Play action fake. Richardson throws for Coleman. He makes the catch and strides. And they're going to bring him down to the 32. And that will be a Colts 1st down.
32 on the catch and run.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
1st down. Play action. Richardson looking. Richardson is going to run. There goes Richardson running to the right. And he loses the football, but the football goes out of bounds.
They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Richardson.
1st and goal. Richardson passes pick. Denzel Perryman picks it, and the Texans are going to get the ball back.
There's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions?
Honestly, I don't know what's happening with Anthony Richardson, but the 3 interceptions that he has thrown in this game, it has been really, it hasn't been great.
Gotta figure now after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football,
It just hasn't been great. Like I said, the Colts were up 14-0, but then gave up 3 touchdowns in a row to fall behind by a touchdown. And here's Ben Hall on 2nd and 9, and he's brought down to the 29, and that's going to be a Texans first down.
Muscle damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Here's another first down carry by Hall, and he's brought down to the 34, a gain of 5.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Play action. Here's Stroud.
Play action. Stroud looks, and he throws it away.
To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5. Stroud lets it fly. Pass is incomplete. I mean, at least he took his shot. But it brings up 4th down.
Closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
So here's Johnston to punt for the Texans.
Now on 4th down,
and back to receive is Brandon Green. And he's going to return it and be brought down to the 17.
1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Here's 1st and 10.
Richardson looks to pass. Pass is caught. It's Coleman. And he's brought down to the 48.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Play action fake. It's Richardson. Throws for McKenzie. It's incomplete.
Out of bounds and incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
It makes you wonder what exactly is
So 1minute and 19 remain. 2nd and 10 from the 48. Richardson throws for Coleman again. He dropped it. Wow.
Here's a big third down.
Here's Richardson. Throws for Coleman. He makes another reception. And he's brought down to the 30. And that's gonna be a Colts first down.
Here's Richardson.
Play action fake. Richardson throws it away. 44 seconds remain.
So I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Now Richardson.
Play action. Richardson looks for Pittman in the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown.
So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game. And what a throw that was, Charles. You think about the situation, close game, fourth quarter, rookie quarterback. He doesn't seem phased one bit.
So much for bright lights, big city, and will he wilt? Not at all. The stage not too big, the moment not too big at all.
So here's the extra point from Nat Gay. And he nails it. And it's 21 apiece.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good.
So we are in for another tight finish here in this series, which is going to be our 14th tight football game. So with 38 seconds, the Texans have the ball. Let's see what they can do. KJ Tucker, he has put his team on his back.
They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key.
Here's Stroud on the first down, and he gets rid of it. 31 seconds remain.
Just over 30 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10 now. Stroud to throw it.
Stroud looks to pass, and he's gonna go down. Josh Webster gets a big-time sack in this stage of the game.
6 seconds to go in the football game.
Man, that was a big-time sack on 2nd down.
On 3rd down. Here's Stroud.
Stroud, play action fake, and he's gonna be sacked again.
What a huge play at this point in the game.
Wow. So Indy's defense gets the stop.
Here's Cameron Johnston now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to
And
punt
Cameron Johnston will punt.
and he's able to get it out of there.
And this one is sent away. And Brandon Green's going to return it. So with 10 seconds on the clock, the Colts are looking for a possible game winner.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Richardson to throw it.
Richardson. And he gets hit as he throws, and it's incomplete.
Incomplete pass there is probably the best scenario going, because if he catches the football, clock's probably going to run out in that situation.
Here comes 2nd down. Now Richardson.
Richardson looks. Still looking. He's still looking, and it's going to be incomplete. So that means we got overtime in Houston.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
And here in overtime,
So for back-to-back weeks, the Colts will go to overtime with a divisional opponent.
The other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball that gets picked up by the defense and they score,
so the Texans are going to kick it off to the Colts to start overtime. This is the second straight overtime game for the Colts so far. And what a way to do it with two rookie quarterbacks going at it.
Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
First down. Here's Anthony Richardson, and he's going to lose yardage to the 23. He lost 2, 2nd and 12.
so they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down.
2nd and 12. Here's a catch made by Jonathan Taylor. And he's brought down at the 29. A gain of 6 on the screen. 3rd down.
His passing situation, but instead they hold him a little bit with the screen, and they wound up getting back what they lost, and then a little bit more.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson.
3rd down. Richardson incomplete. The pressure got there, and it's now 4th down for the Colts.
Especially in overtime, gotta punt it though.
I think you're right. I think that you absolutely have to punt it away and trust your defense, especially play a little field position here. But you're so right about the temptation. Another way to satisfy that.
So Christopher George is going to punt. And nice punt there by Christopher George. That one goes into the end zone. So the Texans, I'm reminding you, they were trailing by 2 scores early. They managed to come back to take the lead. Now we're in overtime. And now all they need is 3. And this one is done. And here's Ben Hall, and he loses yardage to the 18.
I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That could give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward.
2nd and 12. And Stroud is going to be sacked. Wow. So both teams, for some reason, just can't get an inch. 3rd and 17 now. Stroud throws over the middle. Pass caught. It's Tucker. And he's brought down to the 48. 1st down, Houston.
The biggest drive of the game, a chance to win it in overtime. If they've been saving that play, they sure pulled it out at the right time. A huge turn of events there.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
1st down, Hall. And he's going to lose yardage to the 47.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed,
now, for some reason, the run game has not worked. The running game has not worked. So what can Houston do?
If the period ends with no scoring, as they work on 2nd down.
Stroud throws, and the pass is incomplete. What kind of pass was that from Stroud? I mean,
you could almost hear the silence, the collective breath being held here in the stadium.
I don't know what kind of throw was that. I mean, he had his receiver open, but he just couldn't make the reception. And he throws it again, and it's picked off. Julian Blackmon takes it. Again, CJ Stroud makes a mistake. What is that? Why did he throw it?
They forced a punt on the opening drive of overtime. You know no one wants to give up the ball in OT. And now you have them back out there knowing that it only takes a field goal.
Wow.
Big time defensive plays being made.
That is a terrible turnover in this stage of the game. As Richardson throws it, and that's incomplete. He throws it away, but a flag is out.
We saw it too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Wow. An intentional grounding called on Anthony Richardson, and it's 2nd and long. Richardson back to throw, and it's incomplete. Third down. Richardson airs it out for Green. It's batted away. He did try to find his receiver downfield. He tried to take his shot, but it's 4th down. And Christopher George punts it away. And here's Simon Jackson. And he's brought down to the 33. So CJ Stroud, he has another shot here. 22 seconds.
This is a pretty rare situation here, Charles. You get in overtime, neither team coming through with even a field goal on their
Stroud throws. Wow. Are you serious? How did KJ Tucker drop that throw? How did he drop it? He had it. I don't know how he dropped it. But now it's 2nd down.
Now Stroud.
And Stroud, he's sacked.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
So 3rd down.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Stroud throws, pass caught, over the middle. Tucker, and Tucker, he's gonna win the game. Touchdown. What a sigh of relief. KJ Tucker has been putting his team on his back the whole time. And the Texans pull off a miracle in overtime with seconds left. 27-21 the final. But what a game though. Between two rookie quarterbacks. But CJ Stroud got one.
So for Houston, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for the Colts, they will fall to 1-1. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Now, that right there. Now, Anthony Richardson and CJ Stroud, they will most likely see each other again later on in the series. But this is just the beginning for both quarterbacks. What a game. What a finish. A heartbreaking loss for the Colts. They had it. They were up 14-0 at one point. Then they were able to get it into overtime with a big time stop in the fourth. But that man KJ Tucker, he was completely destroying their defense. But CJ Stroud almost cost his team in overtime. He almost did. With that interception that he threw, he almost cost his team a chance at winning. But in the end, it is the Texans winning, and it is their first dub on the season as they go to 1-1. And in week 3, they'll be on the road in Duval County to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, they will drop to 1-1 with this defeat, and they'll be on the road in their next game as they're going to hit the Baltimore to take on the Baltimore Ravens. So with that being said, another game of the 1 o'clock schedule is in the books of this Madden 24 series. And so far, 2 teams were unable to get 2-0, which is the Raiders and Colts. But we still got plenty more 1-0 teams who are looking to get to 2-0 later on in the series. We still got Kansas City, who plays in the next episode. The 49ers, Jets, Cowboys, Commanders, Dolphins, and Saints, who are all looking to get to 2-0 in their contest. But if you enjoyed this one, be sure to drop a like on it and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Next up on the list, we're going to be in Duval County, Jacksonville. The Jags, who lost to the Colts in week 1, have a chance to bounce back in front of the home crowd as they take on Patrick Mahomes and the defending champion Kansas City Chiefs.